Okay, so I literally just did a whole freaking video and wasted like 50% of my GoPro battery, and just realized I didn't have any audio because I had it on a different setting. My mic setting was completely wrong. So yesterday I'm frustrated with this whole mic setup thing right here. So I've been playing around with different settings and different positions. So this is like my fourth position in this mic headset. Into this helmet. So I have it sitting right inside this thing right here. This is a wind guard. So I'm hoping that this works. So I went a whole 30-40 minutes riding with zero audio because I had it on the what do you call it? The powered mic setting. So if you ever put it in the powered mic setting and you don't have a powered mic, you're not going to have any audio. So, oh boy, let's start this again. So, but anyway, guys, I'm bringing you another freaking riding video. I really do enjoy these type of videos. They're fun. This is like my new passion right here, riding my motorcycle. And I kind of want to start doing it more. I'm still debating if I want to make this the primary source of videos or style of videos, motor vlogging, because I found myself really enjoying doing these type of videos. I've done, believe it or not, a bunch of these videos, but I haven't posted any except that one because I haven't been able to figure out the mic situation. Every time I've put it in a different position, it's been terrible audio. The wind has just been too extreme. So I'm down to this. I know the mic is good because I'm using a Purple Panda. It sounds amazing when I'm at a stoplight. I know it's not the GoPro. I know it's not the adapter. So it's one or two things. It's either I need to get a wind fairing for this motorcycle, or I need a new helmet. Now I love this Icon what is it, Air Flight. I love it. It is loud. It's not as loud as my what do you call it, modular helmet from Harley. That damn thing is loud as hell, man. Like when it comes to wind noise, that's loud. So, you know, I've seen people do like motor vlogging in this helmet. It does suck to motovlog in this helmet because, like, in order for me to put a camera in the front, I have to use these part here, which is not a big deal, but it comes with its own set of problems. Like when it's hot, it's like 90 degrees today. If I want to pull up my visor, well, guess what? The whole GoPro goes up too, and it disconnects the audio. So I don't know. Maybe I just do need to think about getting a new helmet. But what I'll do is what's kind of more important. This is a great helmet. What's kind of more important is comfort right now before any performance stuff. So I'll probably end up going with a Memphis Shade wind fairing or the Harley Davidson wind fairing. I'm kind of leaning towards Memphis Shades just because of the way it mounts to the motorcycle. Like, it's really attached to the motorcycle, but like with the Harley Davidson one, it's kind of flimsy. Like when you attach it to the motorcycle, it like has this rubber thing that you stick the thing in. I don't know what they call it, but I've seen what is it, Marvel Kid 87. He had the Harley Davidson windshield wind fairing, and it flipped back this way on him because of how fast he was going. So I'll probably end up going with Memphis Shade, but we'll see, man. I'm going to continue making these videos until I can figure out the whole audio thing. Just because I am a stubborn guy, I'm going to keep doing it until I can figure it out. And again, I like making these videos. I've started watching so much motorcycle videos, especially like motor vlogs. Like, I love watching Blockhead. I watch was it Riding Tall? I can't remember the tall guy that has a Street Glide. And I watch so many people. I watch Max Riz, and then there's the other guy that is in the motorcycle club. What is it, the 99 what is it called, man, what is that freaking guy's channel name? Oh, what is it called? It's Lawabiding Citizens, that guy. I love watching, like, I love his stuff. I think more than anybody's, I love his stuff because of the documentary style that he does when he does the long road trips. Like, I'm all into his videos, man. Like, they're amazing pieces of work. Art, whatever you want to call it. His content's great because I love that documentary style, like, vibe to it when he's out riding with his group and they're going to different states and things like that. Man, I love that style. I want to be able to do that, and that was kind of why I ended up going with this lowrider S, because I love the thought of going on long road trips. And eventually I will. I know a few guys that I'm pretty. I know some guys down in San Francisco that ride motorcycles, and hopefully I can, you know, catch up with them once this whole lockdown situation is over. I can link up with them and get a few group rides in. I'm trying to convince my good friend Steve that lives in San Francisco to end up picking up a motorcycle if his wife lets him. So Steve, if you ever watch this, man, I'm rooting for you. We need to get you on a motorcycle. I know you've always been wanting one, so we need to make that happen. Man, I have to say, riding a motorcycle has changed a lot in my life. Now, I don't have a sob story and things like that. I live a pretty nice life, but what motorcycling has done for me, or getting on a motorcycle, has really made me want to get out and explore so much more than I already used to. Because at one point I've actually just stopped, but once I picked up riding motorcycles again, man, I've been everywhere around Sonoma County. Now, my goal is to eventually get the wife on the back of this thing, and so she has every Monday off to where she doesn't work. And I'm hoping that, you know, once the little one goes back to school, we'll have that little time to ourselves and we'll be able to go to Napa, because Napa is maybe like 40 minutes away from us, and San Francisco is about a 50-minute ride, so they're not too far. It's something we could do together, you know, every once in a while on a Monday as a little date. Get out and ride on the motorcycle and go to a coffee shop and do some work or some stuff like that, or go get lunch. So that's my plan. That's my whole dream of this whole situation here, is getting the wife on the back of the motorcycle, see if she'll enjoy riding with me. Hell, I would even love if she would actually want to ride her own motorcycle, but I'm not gonna hold my breath on that one. Oh, thank you for stopping. Woo. So I had a near-death experience the other day on this motorcycle. It kind of shook me up and woke me up a little bit, and it had nothing to do with me speeding or anything like that. It had everything to do with a woman not paying attention. It had nothing to do with her being a woman, but it's just the fact that she wasn't paying attention. So if you live in Santa Rosa, you know, on Santa Rosa Avenue, there's a section of that road. It's a 3-lane road that turns into a 2-lane road, and then that far right-hand lane turns off and gets on the highway. Well, obviously this lady wasn't paying attention. I was in the middle lane, which is a big no-no for me. I never really do that. I don't know why I was in the middle lane anyway, because I always, even when I'm driving, I make it a habit not to be in that middle lane, because I know people don't pay attention and they try to get over on the last minute. So again, I wasn't paying attention myself, so I kind of blame myself in a way. But okay, obviously at the last minute she decides, oops, I'm in the wrong lane, does not even look. I'm literally right beside her, and she damn near takes me out. But luckily, you know, I kind of expected something like that to happen, so I swerved over like immediately, and she barely missed hitting me, man. And then, like, seriously, as soon as I swerved over, she got all the way over in the same lane as me, but just behind me, and she was none the wiser of what she just did. I let it go. I was like, shit, man, it's lesson learned. Luckily I was looking in the right spot when she decided to not pay attention. So, man, just take that as a lesson learned. Riding a motorcycle, obviously we know it's dangerous, but you have to always be paying attention. I enjoy riding, but I'm always paying attention. My head is always on a swivel. I don't take anything for granted. I don't think somebody's going to do something unless they actually do it. So I always look at people doing the wrong thing. I always assume that they don't even see me. So I should have got over in the other freaking lane. So how dangerous is this? This guy has unsecured wood on top of his in his truck bed, and it looks like there's an axe that's unsecure. So I've definitely people are just stupid, that's all I can say. And I'm going to try my best to get from behind this guy, because there's really no telling if any of that stuff is going to fall off the back of his damn truck, man. That's just so stupid. Like, why would you do that? People are so damn irresponsible. So I'm gonna try to get over right now. Woohoo, man. I love this damn motorcycle, man. And I love where I live. It's like the best thing ever. I have a motorcycle that I love, and I have, in my opinion, one of the best places to ever ride a motorcycle is California. North Carolina's great too. North Carolina is probably the only other place that I know just as well as California, and they have some really great riding roads. Tail of the Dragons there, obviously. North Carolina's beautiful. I lived there my whole life except for this past 5 years. So I do hope to get back there one day. If I could ever convince the wife to move back to North Carolina, then that would be my forever home. But you know, I'm not mad if we stay in California either. So she loves California. Me, I'm kind of indifferent. I love where I live now. I used to hate where I lived before this. We lived in Redwood City, Redwood Shores in the Bay Area. Kind of maybe like, what, 50 minutes to an hour away from San Francisco. Less than an hour away from San Francisco. But with traffic, it takes you about an hour to get to San Francisco. But I love this place much better. I get to explore places like this. This is wine country. We're about, what, 40 minutes away from Napa, 50 minutes away from San Francisco. It's like the best of both worlds. There's country, there's vineyards and wine everywhere. And we've actually did that last year a lot. Went to a lot of wineries last year. And believe it or not, there are a crap ton of like kid-friendly wineries around here that we love. Like, they'll have creeks and stuff like that, or they'll have farm animals that the kids can and pet and things like that, and seating and live bands that come out and play at the wineries. It's great. It's great. Absolutely great place to live. I love Santa Rosa. Kind of reminds me of home a little bit, where it's like, you know, Monroe, North Carolina is so close to Charlotte. Like, it's where I lived, it was a 40-minute ride to Charlotte. So it's kind of like that here, where it's a 50-minute ride to the big city. So I guess that's why I love Santa Rosa so much. It reminds me so much of home. And I miss home a lot. You know, all my family, all my friends are there. So, alright, I'm signing out, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm praying that the audio turned out okay. I want to do more videos like this. Maybe this is the start of me doing some daily content. Maybe this is the start of me doing some daily content, motovlogging, sitting back and relaxing. I do it all the time. I'm riding every day. I probably will ride year-round unless it's like crazy raining outside. I want to take my first big road trip somewhere. Maybe I can, you know, go to LA or something. I don't know. We'll see. I want to get with a group and maybe, you know, plan out a group ride or something like that down to a different state or across to a different state. So I'll check you guys in the next video. Be safe.